Alright, let's do this. Are you in? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to turbo out as many of these as I can. I'm feeling just we do 10 a day. I feel like that's the good call. But if no one's here by the time we're on like the 10th one, we can keep going, I guess. Because these first couple ones are gonna be pretty easy. I'm gonna assume they're too weak to get through cooler. I should have put navy. Oh, never mind. Air only for wave 1. 800 health. I don't think I'll need the farm. Actually, I shouldn't. Are you like still loading in or something? They don't even have an element yet. But if you were a noob and playing this and you didn't have an air, you just lose wave 1. Yo, dude, I'm feeling a little bit better, so I guess I'm not calling out tomorrow. They're gonna be so pressed. They're gonna be so pressed when I come in, but I'll be like, I felt like shit. I'm good. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think the only struggle we'll have is when we get to the Attack on Titan map. Really, if we got... No, I'm not. I'm not sick enough. I could work. I felt like shit last night. And I woke up and my throat was still like swollen. Now it's kind of like... Yeah, the swelling's really gone down. Good thing I didn't go to the doctor. I went to the doctor. Dude, this is why I hate going to the doctors. You guys should, but this is why I hate going to the doctors. Every time I go to the doctors, by the time we schedule the appointment, I show up and all this other shit. By the time I've seen the doctor, I'm fine. So like 90% of the time, I don't see the doctor not because of the high cost, but because I'm not that sick. And I feel like one of these times I don't go, it's going to actually be serious, and then they'll be like, "L, he took too long." So it would like save my life 1 out of like 100 times, but the rest is just a waste of money and time. Hey, where's the next floor? There you go. So that was floor 1. I want to get the floor 10. Yeah, seaweed's getting all this hate for this stupid list he posted. Bro, how is Dio over Heaven not, like, must get? Greed, Meliodas, Poochie, Itachi, and Aizo. I don't think Aizen's that good anymore. And I also don't think... Hey, what's up, man? I also don't think unevolved Meliodas is worth a damn. Yeah, I don't think that's right. How is Meliodas and Bane unevolved better than, like, Asta, man? What the fuck is he talking about? Is this all air? Is this like the air update, dude? Do I need... Do I need to put away Navy and Blackbeard and stuff and put in an air team? Yeah, so he's saying unevolved Meliodas is better than, like, One Punch Man? Sonic? What is he talking about? And Danny? I don't think that's even true. I think unevolved Meliodas only goes up to 32. And he's... Dude, Meliodas is a strong unit, but his attack speed's, like, kind of crap. And he doesn't, like, get on until a while. Hey, what's up, man? And plus, this tier list is weird. Bulma is... like, why are characters listed twice? Why is Bulma in support, but then also in must summon? I just think it's rough. Cell Perfect? Yo, bro, he put Cell Perfect as a good magic. Cell's a fucking physical air, dude. No, this is Towers, Gamma. I guess because Broly and Frieza are magic. That is a dumb list, bro. That list is actually really dumb, bro. Like, that is... You need to do school all over again. Like, you need to go back to preschool, then elementary, then middle school. Maybe stay in middle school a little longer than you should. High school, kind of drop out, but then come back in your 30s. That's the kind of educational level that list is. That's where that's where they're at. Also, he said Cell's as good as Toby. Like, what the fuck? Toby sucks. Dude, when I read this at first, yes, I'm done finally after a week. And tier list, I guess, I thought these were together. I thought these 4 lines of text were like, I finally finished my tier list. I thought that's what he meant. And I was like, okay, Os is at the bottom. That's a seaweed hair take. You know what I mean? I thought this was his list. And I was just like, right away, I was just like, yo, Denji's not in a banner, man. You can't banner this. You can't banner a Denji. This is room 3. We just started. We've been putting this off forever. Like, I've been telling Darkrai, just wait, bro. Dude, there's just other stuff to grind. I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to do on AA today. Like, I'm supposed to play with Ash and Z in cell raids. My infinites. I really want to pour a lot of my time into AA right now. I don't have time for All Stars bullshit. Like, anything easy we can get, I don't mind. But all this, like, you gotta, like, I'm not even doing Infinite Tower, Infinite Castle right now. And I should on Anime Adventures because I need the gems. The thing is, guys, All-Star Tower Defense takes forever to update. So, like, I'm not really in a rush to do anything. And the content creators have everything uploaded before the maintenance is even over. Like, Blandspot, when I uploaded the Vogo thing today, I looked it up and Blandspot already had it uploaded 3 days ago. Wasn't 3 days ago, like, the maintenance? Like, weren't we stuck in maintenance hell or something? Like, did he sprint there? Like, what the fuck? Who gets on that update and didn't go for Meliodas spinning and Aizen? Why would you sprint the Snake Way? What? Day 1 Snake Way World 1 content, not World 2 Stardust banner stuff? If we need a 4th. Bro, the first, like, 10 floors of castle are easy, and you can't join if you're not far enough in the castle, Miles. Like, what floor are you on right now? Are you done with castle and you just want to hang out with people? Oh, yeah, you could join. But I'll be doing specific things. So if it doesn't align with you, you're probably not going to be in every game. I'm definitely playing with Zed. He's a newer player, so I want to show him like a little bit more love. And Caleb in this. And when I say a little bit more love, guys, I mean he wants to do alien portals sometimes, and that's not good for me right now. But if I happen to get Boros hype, and then if he does Legend 1, that means I get to evolve Danny and grow. Yet, here's the thing, man. We don't need help. So you flexing the eyes and doesn't matter. We're not struggling. We don't struggle here. Yeah, cool. The only time we struggled was Legend 3. Legend 3 was pretty rough. But now we've even did it with the person I was just talking about. Oh, this is the first ground. By the way, Darkrai, because everything dies in like one hit, I've been not taking these really serious. Once we get to like weirder levels, I didn't bring like 17. This is Seaweed here just getting pressed because we're like, what the fuck is Magic Cell? Darkrai, shut the fuck up. Dude, poor Poochie, dude. He's got Aizen and he needs to do more tokens. Alright, floor 4. Oops. Okay. Is there even a hill in this? Oh, it's the clouds. Okay. Yeah, man, I'm not doing the fucking Eisen thing, man. Not until later. I hope they buff it to where you get more coins. I do not want to dedicate 700 seconds with this, like... Guys, I don't play leaderboard infinites for a reason. I don't like using abilities to stall the game. My objective in these games is to, like, beat the level. I don't like doing stalling until you die or whatever. I don't like that shit. This is such a weird map to farm. I don't know why you guys would go to this work for, Dude, I don't know why you guys would go to these lengths to, what is it called? To grind Eisen anyway. From what I've been told, if you anchor with Eisen, you can one-shot any, like, what's it called? Any, like, raid or whatever right now. So, like, in a vacuum, it's like, in the future, he's worth it. Like, in the future, he's worth it. But for right now, if you hyper grind Eisen, you just have a random ass unit. There's no reason for you to go to infinites. And then in the raid, you're still going to need people. It'd be different if you could bring Eisen and then he molds out your team and you could solo raids. But no, you still have to find a group. They still have to hold it off. And honestly, if they can hold it off, why aren't you just cooler spamming? Because I put them on the cloud. The hills in this map are really cringe. I don't even know if hills were invented yet when this map came out. Dude, I don't know. I think it's a W to get him. I just don't want to get him. Like, we get him, Darkrai, any future thing, we're chilling. The problem is, dude, you have to full commit to him and he's your only guy. No, you have no heal. And that's Cooler's biggest problem. Is he has to solo the hills, or the airs himself. And then, until you get cloned, elementals are a problem. This was 4. Like, I just looked at the video that Raccoon put, and it was like, you can do this method and stall, and it's 11 times. You have to do it 11 times, and you have to stall for 700 seconds. Or 7,000 seconds, my bad. And you got an ability, you know what I mean? You got to do a lot of fucking annoying shit. Yeah, for real. Darkrai, even in the videos detailing how to do it, they're like, make sure the solos are here, make sure those are there, and all this other crap. Make sure these are there, and then you do time stop specifically at this point, and it's like, Yeesh. I wish I could just lose like 165 times, you know what I mean? But the reality is like you kind of have to put in some work. That's why I was kind of down with that's kind of why I was down with doing it the grindless way, you know? When you, Seaweed and Hair, and I were just doing the extreme, I was like, oh, well, this is kind of easy, so I don't really mind this. Did you already guard this side? Oh, you're not even, like, loaded in or whatever. Ooh. Because, Seaweed Hair put up a tier list. Dude, he's just like, this is the top player with like 20 uniques or whatever, and everyone's just like, well, why? They're like, why is unevolved Meliodas stronger than like Shishui? You know what I mean? And they're like, uh, if you look at like good magic, Cell's in there, and Cell's a physical. Like it. The more you look at it, the more your brain should hurt, dude, because it's one of those images, and that's why everyone's kind of freaking out. Like, Cell's in the same tier as Toby, dude. What? Bang's down at the bottom next to Haku. And if you look at the thumbnails of some of the characters, he hasn't even leveled them up. And then he doesn't even have Dio as like one of the strongest characters in the game or anything. Dio over Heaven's like uh best air, hybrid, magical plus physical. Next to like Yuno and King and Soul Fang. Like what? Why is Soul Fang higher than Cell? Cell does more damage. He got buffed. Cell does like 56k now. And on placement, Cell does if you stack up 4 cells, you can have them all hit for 900 for like 2,600. Or 9,000 damage. Which is pretty insane. Most characters on placement, they set at 5,000 unless you commit like another 3 grand to get them to 1,100. Which still puts Cell in the he's the strongest physical air. Dude, people have been overrating Soulface since she came out. She came out during the Bleach update, and she wasn't that much strong, or she wasn't even stronger than Cell. I actually think nerfed Cell, like Cell release compared to Soulface release, he's still the better unit. And now he's buff, so it's like, okay, well, even if you guys were haters or doubters then, now he's just objectively stronger. Here's another thing, Sky. If you look at the top of the list, it says must summon if on banner, and Chainsaw Man's in there. You can't summon Chainsaw Man. He's a fucking whatever it's called. Uh, Darkrai. This is the candy map, so they're gonna come out of here. It's an air one. Yeah. Also, I hate it when characters like Geto and Sasuke and I guess Boros, if it's on last upgrade or whatever, I hate it when they're considered hybrid. When for the most of their placement, they're just ground. Also, why is Kenpachi a support? Does he stun? Okay. Sukuna is only a support. Hits for 53. Kinda crazy, bro. This guy, the main thing that drives it home is if you look at the bottom of the list, dude, Asta is at the bottom. And remember, Thor posted this, so Seaweed Hair posted this, so it's less like, okay, we get it, you don't think Asta's very good. But the reality is Asta places for 4,400. And on, like, 2 upgrades, or maybe even 1, he gets up to 1,100 for, like, no cost. And it's multi-hit. Meliodas does it better, but Meliodas has like no range and high cooldowns, but he does a lot of damage. I'd say it even out. Yeah, dude. Asa being next to like Gin and some of the JoJo characters is insulting, dude. He's next to fucking even Israel Lightning is like, what the heck? Like, being the same classes. I know Yami got buffed, but like, if you told somebody, especially during the Black Clover update, who should you get, Asta or Yami? They tell you Asta's like insane and Yami's mid as fuck. So like one tiny buff and now they're both trash. Yami's just gotten better. And Asta was already cracked. I don't, you know, I mean, like, outclass is one thing, but he definitely should be in the best physical tier list. Like, Jotaro's there, which I don't get why Jotaro isn't, I don't get why he's not a support if he stuns. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm okay with power creep. But what I'm saying is... Oops. What I'm saying is that kind of, like, weighs against Meliodas. That's what that does. That when you finally get to those later game swings, that's when Asta looks like shit. But Asta, like, for early game is just pretty strong. And then he stays pretty strong for, like, a while. Leaning in, like, the... you can keep him at 40k and be chilling with 4. It's still pretty strong. Where Meliodas, you'll get 2 down that hit for, like, 200k, but, like, almost a 10-second attack speed. Even if you get stuff like Unique and Range or Nimble or Godspeed or whatever, it's still like, well, you have to deal with those cons. And he costs a lot, so it's like really hard to commit to like air while you're trying to make this guy at crack stats because he's ground. Where Asta, I don't have to commit too much money. I'm not saying Asta's better than Meliodas, but to say Asta is in the bottom now and Meliodas is like meta, it's like, well, Asta's not unviable. Like, he's still worth it. Like, if you get Asta from their logic, you might as well throw him away. But I just think that's wrong. Like, he's under Mori, guys. And Noel. Isn't Mori like the literal L of the Halloween update? And Mori's over Cell. Mori's over Jelly, Ghetto, Yuto. Worst unit apparently is Ezreal Lightning. Under Haku. According to this guy. And if he's saying that it's like, oh, they're just grouped together, Aizen's not the best unit. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he put Asta first, then Itachi, then Pucci, then Meliodas. So clearly he's like, this is the best guys. Metal Knight, Chainsaw Man, Greed. Like, him arguing that Aizen's the best unit in the game is not far-fetched. Cool, there's a fucking dog outside. Come on. Darkrai, are you having trouble, like, loading in? What is that? You don't place till, like, wave 6. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass dog. I'm not watching it. I don't have music on in the background for a reason. I may clip us doing this. This is the water orb level 2. Yeah, the so magical is just, I'm dead, bro. Yo, Darkrai, those lists are exactly, like, those are the types of lists you guys go, that's the wiki list. I'm going by the wiki. I'm like, okay. You you fucking wiki sheep. Like, that list is so, it was created by another player. It's no different than my takes compared to your takes. Like, for instance, last night, Caleb sent me his list. This is his opinion of the hunters in the game. He got all the hunters in Smite and rated them because I wanted to know what his take was on this guy. He said A tier, and I was just like, so like top 5? And apparently to them it was S, S minus, A plus, A minus, B, C, D. Even though I've been saying this character was D tier forever, I still would rather play this character over that one. And then Zeet was like, yeah, he's pretty bad. I don't know where Zeet has him. Zeet probably is fine with this, but yeah. If Caleb put out that list, oh, not replay. If Caleb put that list and we just followed it aimlessly, it'd be like, huh? Especially with metas and stuff. He even preferences, he's like, mage ADCs are pretty good right now. Right now, the best stuff is like, everybody on that dark. Come on, dude. Why would you return? We didn't even hit the 10. Especially right now, though, some of the best characters for this update should be dark units. Like, all dark units should be, like, a little bit of better than everybody else. We made it to 8 so far. Alright, this is 8. We just need to do 3 more. We're done. For today. Are you talking about the Dragon Ball game? No, I didn't play it, but I didn't want to play it. It looked ugly, dude. It looked ugly. I didn't like the perspective. The targeting system in that seemed kind of rough. I was pretty out of it with Dragon Ball at the time. Yep. Like, after the Budokais came out, Raging Blast came out. And Raging Blast was like rock, paper, scissors, Dragon Ball Z combat. And when I saw... We're almost done with this stuff. 3 more levels and we're on A. But, by the time, Raging Blast flopped on, like, the 360 or whatever the fuck, I was like, I'm good on Dragon Ball, and I was maining Naruto Storm Force. Like, I was playing Naruto Storm 1 at friends around the same time as Tenkaichi Raging Blast. Storm 2, I was popping off on the Xbox. And then by the time Xenoverse came out, it was just like, do I want to get Xenoverse? Or do I want to get Naruto Storm Generations? I think I made the right call. It's even got like a movie in it, guys. It's pretty good. I know we do. Oh my god, All Stars. Made out of fucking Play-Doh. Yeah. Yeah, so do I. I need a lot. I think Z, you're trying to do the cell stuff, right? Or did you end up doing them last night? Or are you still trying to do fucking portals? So I want to put off Boros. I want to put off Boros, guys. I'll put this out here. Yeah, but by the time Xenoverse 2 came out, the damage was already done. And plus, Generations was so good that I ended up getting Storm 3. And then I didn't get Revolutions because I was starting to not like their combat system. I played it at Caleb's house. And then it was like, yeah, Revolutions was rough, but Storm 4 plus the Boruto DLC was pretty great. So when people were like, Xenoverse 2 is kind of hype, I was just like, I don't really care. I was starting to fall out of like Dragon Ball Love, honestly. I liked the show a lot, but I was really falling out of the games. Tenkaichi was literally peak Dragon Ball for me. After Tenkaichi, I just stopped kind of caring about Dragon Ball outside of like Super. Because Tenkaichi was made after GT. After GT was made, even though people hated it, I fucking love those Tenkaichi games. You could, oh man, the stuff you could do in those games was so amazing. So when a game like online PvP, right? Online PvP fucking Xenoverse came out. I know you could do some story stuff, but when that came out, I was kind of like, when I used to play Dragon Ball, it'd be like I versed my friend, and they made like Teen Gohan or something, and I show them the cool characters that they never tried out, or I do like a full moon team or whatever. It was just like it just kind of seems like we're all like in this sandbox area, and it didn't help too that you could pick your like race and shit and design your own custom character. Like it was during the phase of like I think even X and Y came out where every character could be designed custom and all that other shit, right? To the point where it was kind of like everybody looks so different that everyone looks the same. It wasn't just Budokai 3 though. Budokai 2 was pretty good too, and Budokai 1. Or like Budokai Tenkaichis. I don't like the regular Budokais. To not confuse. Regular Budokais are side by side static fighters, like Z fighters. I didn't like Z fighters either. Oh my god, this map's so fucking cringe. Who's the dev that made this? Where's their name? Whatever dev made this map, I hate you. If you're watching this. This map is actual dog shit. The amount of times I've fallen off this map and had the fucking parkour up is so obnoxious. We have to fidget around or the game will think we're AFK and kick us. So when we fidget just a little bit off the edge, especially on these giant ass mounts we're on, we'll be stuck down there forever. Oh no. Scott, if you've ever checked out the Budokai Tenkaichi games, there's cool stuff like this, right? Let's say you unlocked Majin Buu's capsule. If you fuse that with the pure evil thing or whatever, you would get pure evil Majin Buu. Then if you play through the story and fuse that with this, and there's like economy and Dragon Balls and all that stuff, and you would just unlock the characters through the story by using certain things with other things. Like it was like a crafting system to unlock characters with your friends. And there was 3v3s of the characters in the game. Not the race, not custom powers, not all this other shit. It was literally just if you knew enough about the Dragon Ball lore, you would just get the characters. But then it gets even better. Tenkaichi 3, which I played on this channel before. I have a few clips way back there. No views though. Where the games are so massively big and you unlock so many characters, it's like Naruto Storm, where you have basically 100 different characters that you could do in singles, that you could do in stacks of teams. If your team happens to have two characters that can fuse, you can fuse mid-match, giving you way more health than you would normally, but you're sacrificing a slot. So it's just kind of like all of that was so unique, not to mention 1,000 towers and tournaments and all that, and actually finding the Dragon Balls in story. Like, all of that was so fucking unique that when generic ass, like, Dragon Ball, I could probably show a clip or two, but generic ass fucking Xenoverse came out, I was just like, I don't really care. And they made up, like, a bunch of dumb stories, too, that I don't care to follow either. When you follow the stories, all it does is make you, when you get back to like Super, it just fucks up your brain, dude. I can show you, man. I want to wait until we're at... Is the next one 10 Darkrai, or you don't know? I think the next one is, right? One more, right? I'm gonna assume the next one's 10. I just want to knock out 10. I'll get it done in like... Oh, SARS takes 2 months to update. I'm not in a hurry, Darkrai. If you want to knock this out with someone else, that's fine. I know I'm making you wait, but there's just so much other things I could be getting quicker. Yeah, it would take us 10 hours to do the whole thing. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that, period. Honestly. I don't like that the 3 big update things besides Volgo and who the fuck ass, or Jugo, or whatever his name is, are you have to sit in an area for 10 to 20 hours, bro. 10 to 20 hours. I don't want to do that. Even for the legend thing, let's say it takes 2 or 3 hours, even though you could do it over the course of a week because you're infinite quests, right? You only need like you only need 6 flowers per unit. So realistically, if you want everybody, which not all the new characters are good, it would be you sitting there like probably like 6-7 hours. But if you only want like 1 or 2, because you have to switch up your teams and shit, it's mainly group for the last one and do it 6 times with friends, and then you can solo the rest if you want, and you do different teams. Because last one's dark, first 2 are like magic and physical. And then that doesn't include other dailies that you're working on. In this game, the only dailies I can do is go into Infinite and grind to 80. And then water orb farming for like... Guys, I've already put like 20 hours into water orb farming. Congratulations. And I only am at 2. Like, I'm close to 3, but it's still going to be a minute. Even the battle pass grinding is like forever, man. For us to keep up with the people that are posting at day 1, you literally have to live in your mom's basement. He's considered the best right now, for Magic Hybrid or whatever, so probably should get it, but, I don't know, man. Ash and I did it, and I have yet to use him. And then Darkrai has to, like, double farm for him. Any character you have to go to those lengths to make do their thing, I just don't think is worth it. He's not that hard to get, though, compared. And now it's even worse to sacrifice your units, because you could use them for worthlessness. Or even better for fusing or whatever. Ooh, it's a Gracie. Little foot. Yeah, I don't even play tournament like that. Every time one of you guys is like, I got 1 billion health, I'm like, congrats. Hey, dude. What are you here for? Sub. You talking about subs like on Twitch or like food? You're the only one talking about subs, so yeah, you.